Hello, and welcome to Calm English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. It's so good to have you here with us today. Take a slow, easy breath and let your shoulders drop. There's nowhere you need to rush off to.
If you're new here, this is a slow English podcast. We speak slowly and we keep our words simple, so you can just relax, listen, and follow along.
You don't need to understand every single word. That is completely okay. Just let the language drift past you, gently, like a quiet walk on an easy path.
And if you like, you can read the words on the screen while you listen. Listening and reading together is a wonderful, calm way to learn.
So get comfortable, maybe make a warm drink or settle into a soft chair. There's nothing to finish here, and nowhere you need to be.
Today our topic is simple and gentle and very close to everyday life. We're going to talk about the joy of walking.
Walking. Just putting one foot in front of the other. There's something about a slow walk that can calm the mind and ease the heart. So let's take our time with it.
We'll talk about going for a stroll, walking to clear your head, morning walks, walking in nature and the city, and how walking quietly helps us think.
But first, let's look at a few words. We call this part today's words. We'll use them many times, so let's learn them now, slowly and gently.
Our first word is walk. Walk. To walk means to move along on your feet, one step at a time, not running. For example, I walk to the park each morning.
The second word is step. Step. A step is one movement of your foot when you walk. For example, I take a few slow steps and I breathe.
The third word is path. Path. A path is a narrow way you can walk along, often through trees or grass. For example, a quiet path winds through the woods.
And the fourth word is stroll. Stroll. A stroll is a slow, relaxed walk, just for pleasure. For example, we take an easy evening stroll after dinner.
So, again, our 4 words: walk, step, path, and stroll. Don't worry about remembering them perfectly. You'll hear them many times today.
Let's say them once more, slowly. Walk, to move along on your feet. Step, one movement of your foot. Path, a narrow way to walk along.
And stroll, a slow walk just for pleasure. Lovely. Now, with these gentle words ready, let's begin our slow talk about the joy of walking, Jake.
Thank you, Emma. I think one of the simplest pleasures in life is just going for a walk. No plan, no hurry. You step outside and you let your feet carry you.
Oh yes, there's a quiet magic in it. You close the door behind you, take a breath of fresh air, and already the day feels a little lighter.
Exactly. And you don't need anything special, just your shoes, an open door, and a little time. Walking is free, and it's there for everyone.
That's what I love about it. It's the most ordinary thing in the world, and yet a slow walk can change your whole mood gently, almost without you noticing.
It really can. Sometimes I leave the house feeling heavy or tired, but after a short walk, my thoughts have settled and my heart feels lighter. A small kind of medicine.
A small kind of medicine. I like that. And it's so gentle. You don't push yourself. You just move at your own slow, comfortable pace.
Yes, there's no right speed for a stroll. Fast or slow, it's yours. On a calm day, I like to walk slowly and really look at the world around me.
Let me ask you something, Jake. When you want to clear your head, do you go for a walk? Does walking help you think?
Oh, absolutely. When my mind feels tangled or a problem keeps going round and round, I put on my shoes and walk. And somehow, by the end, things feel clearer.
Isn't that strange and wonderful? It's as if the moving of your feet helps the moving of your thoughts. The body walks and the mind quietly sorts itself out.
Yes, many great thinkers loved to walk while they thought. They would stroll for hours and let ideas come to them, slowly, one gentle step at a time.
I've heard that too. There's something about the rhythm of walking. Step, step, step. It's steady and calm, and it seems to loosen the knots in your mind.
And I think it's because you're not trying too hard. When you sit and force yourself to think, the answer hides. But when you walk, your mind relaxes and the answer drifts in.
So true. Some of my best ideas come when I'm not looking for them. Halfway down a quiet path, an idea just arrives, like a small, unexpected gift.
A gift from the walk. I love that. And even when no big idea comes, the worry feels smaller afterward. Walking has a way of shrinking our troubles down to size.
It does. When you're indoors, a worry can fill the whole room. But outside, under the wide sky, that same worry feels much smaller and easier to carry.
The wide sky helps, doesn't it? You look up and you see clouds drifting or birds passing, and you remember the world is big and your trouble is only a small part of it.
Yes, walking gently pulls you out of your own head and back into the world. You start to notice things again, the light, the air, the small sounds around you.
And that's one of my favorite parts. Noticing the small things. A flower growing through a crack in the path. A cat asleep on a wall. A leaf turning gold.
Those tiny moments are everywhere, but we rush past them. Walking slowly gives them back to us, 100 small, beautiful things we'd usually miss.
It's like the world is full of little gifts, waiting quietly. And a slow walk is how we collect them. No camera needed. Just open eyes and an unhurried heart.
Beautifully said. Now, I want to ask about morning walks, Jake. There's something special about walking early, isn't there, when the day is still new?
Oh, morning walks are my favorite. The air is cool and fresh, the streets are quiet, and the light is soft and golden. It feels like the world belongs to you alone.
Yes, there's a stillness in the early morning you don't find at any other time. The world is just waking up, and you get to watch it happen.
And it's a gentle way to begin the day. Before the noise, before the rush, you take a slow walk, and you start the day calm instead of hurried.
I find a morning walk sets the whole tone of my day. If I begin slowly with fresh air and a little quiet, I carry that calm with me for hours.
That's a lovely habit. And the morning light is so kind. It's soft and low, and it makes everything look gentle and new.
And the morning sounds are gentle too. A bird or two, a distant door, soft footsteps. Not the loud rush of the busy day, but quiet, peaceful sounds.
Sometimes I see the same people each morning. A man with his dog, a woman watering her flowers. We nod or say good morning. Small, kind moments between strangers.
Oh, I love those. You never learn their names, but they become part of your morning. A quiet little community made of nods and smiles on the same path.
It's true. Walking connects us to a place and to the people in it. You begin to feel that you belong, that this street, this path, is a little bit yours.
Now, let's talk about walking in nature, Jake. Because walking among trees or by the sea feels different, doesn't it? Deeper, somehow. More healing.
Oh, it does. When I walk in the forest, something in my chest unwinds. The green all around, the soft ground, the quiet. The trees seem to calm me.
There's a real peace under the trees. The light comes down softly through the leaves. The air smells of earth and green, and everything feels slow and old and gentle.
And the sounds of nature are so soothing. Leaves moving in the wind, a stream over stones, a quiet music that asks nothing of you.
I always feel smaller in the forest, in a good way. The tall trees have stood for so long. Beside them, my worries feel light and passing and small.
Walking by the sea does the same for me. The wide water, the sound of the waves, the salt in the air. You walk along the shore and your mind just empties, peacefully.
Yes, water has a way of calming us. A river, a lake, the sea. To walk beside moving water slowly is one of the most soothing things I know.
And nature changes with the seasons, so a walk is never the same twice. Spring flowers, summer green, autumn gold, winter quiet. The same path gives you a new gift each season.
That's so true. I walk the same path near my home all year, and it surprises me every time. New buds, falling leaves, frost on the grass. It's never boring.
It keeps you close to the turning of the year. In a busy life, you can forget the seasons, but a regular walk reminds you, gently, that the world is always quietly changing.
Now, walking in the city is its own pleasure too, isn't it? Different from nature, but lovely in its own way.
Oh yes, I love a slow walk through the city. The old buildings, the little shops, the cafes. There's so much to see if you go slowly and really look up.
That's the key, isn't it? Most people rush through the city eyes down, hurrying somewhere. But if you stroll and lift your eyes, the city becomes full of small wonders.
It does. Beautiful old doorways, carvings high on the walls, a street musician playing softly. The city is a kind of gallery, free and open.
And the people. Walking in the city, you pass so many lives, friends laughing, an old couple holding hands, a child watching a pigeon, a whole world flowing past.
Yes, I like to sit on a bench sometimes, partway through my walk, and just watch the city move. So many people, all living their day.
There's a warmth in that, isn't there? Feeling part of something larger. You're alone on your walk, but surrounded by life, alone and yet not lonely at all.
That's a beautiful way to put it. And speaking of being alone, let's talk about that, Emma. Walking alone and walking with someone. They're quite different pleasures, aren't they?
Oh, very different, and both lovely. When I walk alone, the time is completely mine. I can think or dream or notice things. It's quiet freedom.
Yes. A walk alone is a kind of rest for the mind. You don't have to talk or be anything for anyone. You can just be with your own quiet thoughts.
And sometimes that's exactly what we need. A little time alone, moving gently through the world to hear our own hearts again. Walking alone can feel like coming home to yourself.
Beautifully said. But walking with someone you love is special in a different way. Something about walking side by side makes talking easier, gentler, more open.
Oh, I've noticed that too. It's easier to talk while walking. You're not staring at each other. You're side by side, looking ahead, and the words come more freely.
Yes, some of my deepest talks have happened on long walks, the steady steps, the open air. Somehow, things you'd never say across a table come out easily on a walk.
I think it's because the walk gives your hands and eyes something to do, so your heart relaxes and opens. Walking and talking is a gentle kind of closeness.
And you don't even have to talk. Walking quietly with someone in comfortable silence is lovely too. Two people, sharing a path, a sky, an hour. No words needed at all.
That's a sign of a good friendship, isn't it? When you can be silent together and it never feels awkward. Just two people walking gently side by side.
It is. My wife and I take an evening stroll most days. We talk a little, walk a little, and just enjoy being together. It's become the sweetest part of our day.
Oh, that's lovely. A daily walk together. It's such a simple thing, but it keeps you close. A small, gentle habit that quietly holds a relationship together over the years.
It really does. And it costs nothing. But the time you share, slowly, side by side, is worth far more than the 20 minutes it takes.
Now, let's talk about how walking helps the body too. Gently. Because it's good for us, isn't it? But in a kind, easy way, not a hard one.
Yes, that's what I love. Walking is such a gentle exercise. You don't have to sweat, or strain, or push hard. You just move, slowly, and your whole body quietly thanks you.
It's true. Walking is good for the heart, the legs, and our sleep. But it never feels like hard work. It just feels like a pleasant way to spend an hour.
And anyone can do it. Young or old, fit or not. You set your own pace. A slow stroll counts just as much as a brisk one. The important thing is simply to move.
That's a kind thought. There's no failing at walking. You can't do it wrong. However slowly you go, you're doing something good for yourself, gently and quietly.
And it clears the body the way it clears the mind. After sitting all day, a walk loosens everything. Your breathing deepens, and you feel awake again in a calm way.
Yes, I always feel more alive after a walk. Not tired, but refreshed. As if I've shaken off the dust of the day and let in a little fresh air and light.
Fresh air. That's another gift of walking, to step outside and breathe deeply after hours indoors. Even a few minutes of fresh air can lift your whole spirit.
It can. There's something about being outside under the open sky that an indoor room can never give you. Walking gets us out, and out is so often where we feel best.
Now, here's something I love, Emma. Walking and memory. The places we've walked seem to stay with us, don't they? Even walks from years ago.
Oh, yes. I can close my eyes and remember walks from long ago, a path by a river when I was young. They stay, like little postcards in the heart.
That's exactly it. When you walk through a place, slowly, you really meet it. You feel the ground, smell the air, hear the sounds. So the memory goes in deep and lasts.
It's true. I remember walks far better than car journeys. When you walk, you're truly there, fully present. The place becomes part of you in a way that rushing past never allows.
And walks can hold whole chapters of our lives. The walk where you fell in love. The walk where you finally felt at peace.
Yes. Some of life's quiet turning points happen on foot. We walk and we think, and somewhere along the path, something inside us gently shifts and settles.
It makes me think we should walk more, simply to gather such memories. Years from now, we may not recall the busy days, but we'll remember a golden evening stroll.
What a lovely thought, and it costs us nothing but a little time. To walk slowly through our own lives and really notice them before they quietly slip away.
Now, Emma, I think many of our listeners might be walking while they listen to us. Walking and listening together. That's a wonderful pairing, isn't it?
Oh, it's perfect. If you're walking right now, dear listener, how lovely. The slow steps, the calm voices, the fresh air. We're so glad to keep you company on your way.
And walking is a beautiful time to learn English. The gentle rhythm of your steps, the relaxed mind. The words seem to sink in more easily when your body is moving calmly.
That's true. When you walk and listen, you're relaxed, not stressed. And a relaxed mind learns so much better than a tired, worried one bent over a desk.
Yes, so you can turn an ordinary walk into gentle English practice. Just listen, let the words wash over you, and enjoy the air. You're learning without even trying hard.
And if you don't understand a word, that's fine. Just keep walking and keep listening. The meaning often becomes clear later, gently, the way a path opens up as you go.
That's a nice way to see it. A walk doesn't ask you to understand every step of the road ahead. You simply take the next step and trust the path to unfold.
And learning a language is just like that, isn't it? One small step at a time. You don't have to see the whole journey. You just take today's step gently and keep going.
I love that. Step by step, word by word, no rushing. Both walking and learning reward the slow and steady, far more than the fast and frantic.
Now, I want to talk about the simple pleasure of a stroll with no destination, Jake. Walking just to walk. Not to get anywhere, but only for the joy of moving.
Oh, that's the purest kind of walking. Most of the time, we walk to get somewhere, to work, to the shop, but to walk with no goal at all is a quiet luxury.
It really is. When you have nowhere to be, the walk becomes about the walk itself. Each step is the point. You can simply enjoy being here.
And it changes how you move. You slow down, you wander, you follow your curiosity with no clock pulling at you.
To wander is such a gentle joy. To walk slowly with no clear plan, just for the pleasure of it. To let your feet choose and see where they take you.
Yes, and often a wandering walk shows you things you'd never have found on purpose. A quiet little square, a view you didn't know was there.
Those happy discoveries are the gifts of an aimless stroll. When you stop trying to get somewhere, the world opens up and surprises you with small, lovely things.
It's a good lesson for life, perhaps. Sometimes the best things come when we stop rushing toward a goal and simply wander a little, open and curious and unhurried.
That's beautifully put. A stroll teaches us to slow down, and in a world that's always hurrying us along, learning to slow down is a quiet and precious skill.
It is. So many of us rush through our whole lives, but a slow walk is a small act of peace, a gentle no to the hurry of the world.
I love that. A walk as a small act of peace. You step outside, you slow your pace, and for a little while you simply refuse to be rushed. That's a beautiful thing.
And it asks so little. You don't need to plan it or pay for it. You just open the door and step out. The path is always there, waiting for you.
That patience is part of the comfort, isn't it? Whenever you need it, a walk is there. Rain or shine, happy or sad, the path waits, ready to carry you along.
Yes, and a walk gives back something different each time. Some days it gives you energy, some days peace, some days a good idea.
And some days it simply gives you a pleasant hour and nothing more. And that's enough. Not every walk has to be deep or special. Sometimes a nice stroll is just a nice stroll.
That's a relief, isn't it? There's no pressure with walking. You don't have to come back changed. You can just enjoy the air, stretch your legs, and come home a little happier.
Now, I want to mention walking in different weather, Jake. Because a walk in the rain or the snow has its own quiet magic, don't you think?
Oh, I do. A gentle rain walk is lovely. The soft sound of the drops, the smell of wet earth. With a good coat, rain makes walking feel cozy.
Yes. There's a special peace to walking in light rain. The world is hushed and a little empty. And there's a quiet pride in being out, gently, when others have stayed inside.
And a walk in fresh snow is magical. The soft crunch under your feet. The white quiet over everything. The world looks new and clean and still.
It does. And even a windy day has its own wild joy. The wind in your face, the clouds racing. You come home with pink cheeks, feeling thoroughly alive and awake.
So there's no bad weather for a walk, really. Just different kinds of beauty. Sun, rain, wind, or snow. Each one gives the walk a different mood and a different gift.
That's a lovely way to live. To find something good in every kind of weather instead of waiting only for sunny days. There's a quiet joy to be found in all of them.
And the same is true of our days, isn't it? Some are bright, some are gray. But there's a quiet beauty in all of them if we walk through them with open eyes.
Beautifully said, Jake. Now, let's talk about how a walk can mark the start or the end of a day, those gentle walks that quietly open and close our time.
Oh yes, a morning walk opens the day like drawing back the curtains, and an evening walk closes it gently, helping us let go of everything that happened.
An evening stroll is so soothing. After the day's work, you step out into the cooling air. The light is soft and golden, and slowly the busyness of the day falls away.
It's a way of saying, the day is done now. You walk, and you breathe, and you set down your worries one by one, like stones from a heavy pocket.
I love that picture. Walking and quietly emptying your pockets of the day's small stones. By the time you come home, you feel lighter, calmer, and ready to rest.
And it helps you sleep, just like a calm evening should. A gentle walk, some fresh air, a quiet mind. Your body knows the day is over, and rest is near.
Yes, there's a natural rhythm to it. Move gently in the evening, then rest. Our bodies have walked through every evening for thousands of years. It's an old and healing pattern.
That's a beautiful thought. When we walk, we're doing something humans have always done, the oldest, simplest thing, putting one foot in front of the other, under the same sky.
It connects us to everyone who ever lived, doesn't it? Every person in every age has walked. Walking is woven deep into what it means to be human.
It really is. And maybe that's why it feels so right, so natural, so calming. Our bodies were made to walk. When we do it, slowly and gently, we feel at home in ourselves.
I think that's exactly it. So much of modern life keeps us still, in chairs, in cars, indoors. But the moment we walk, something deep in us sighs and says, yes, this is good.
Yes. So if you've been sitting too long, dear listener, perhaps this is your gentle nudge. A little walk is waiting whenever you're ready. No rush, no pressure.
Just a short one, even. Around the block or to the end of the street and back, you don't need an hour or a beautiful forest. You only need a few quiet steps.
That's the lovely truth. The smallest walk still counts. 5 minutes of fresh air and slow steps can shift your whole mood. You don't have to go far to feel the good.
And once you start, you often want to go a little further. The first few steps are the only hard ones. After that, the walk gently takes over and carries you along.
It's just like beginning anything, isn't it? Starting is the hard part. But once you're moving, on the path, in the air, it all becomes easy and even joyful.
So perhaps that's a gentle thought to carry with you. When something feels hard to begin, treat it like a walk. Just take the first small step and trust the rest to follow.
I love that. One step, then another, then another. That's how every walk is made, and every journey, and really every good thing in a quiet life.
It is. So, dear listener, this is your gentle invitation. Sometime soon, when you can, step outside. Take a slow, easy walk, and let it quietly do its gentle work on you.
What a kind invitation. And it doesn't matter where you walk. A park, a street, a path by the water. Begin where you are, with the steps you have, and simply begin.
Yes, the world is waiting just outside your door. The fresh air, the open sky, the quiet path, all of it free and ready whenever you choose to step out into it.
There's that simple joy again. Going for a walk. We started there, and here we are, back at the same gentle place. The quiet heart of the joy of walking.
It is. To step outside, slow down, and let the world walk beside you for a while. And to come home again, a little calmer, a little clearer, a little more yourself.
Beautifully said. Emma, I think that's a gentle place to slow down and gather up the warm ideas we've shared today before we say our soft goodbye.
Yes, let's. Our first word today was walk. Walk. To move along on your feet one step at a time. We talked about how a slow walk can calm and lighten the mind.
Our second word was step. Step. One movement of your foot when you walk. We remembered that every walk and every journey is made of small single steps.
Our third word was path. Path, a narrow way you can walk along, often through nature. We wandered along quiet paths in forests, by the sea, and through the city streets.
And our fourth word was stroll. Stroll. A slow, relaxed walk just for pleasure. We talked about strolling with no destination, only for the simple joy of moving gently.
4 simple words: walk, step, path, and stroll. If you remember even one tonight, that's wonderful. You've done so well just by being here and listening with us.
You really have. And remember the ideas we shared. How going for a slow walk can ease a heavy mood and shrink our worries gently down to size.
We talked about walking to clear your head and how the rhythm of your steps seems to help your thoughts settle until an answer quietly drifts in.
We remembered the special peace of morning walks, with their cool, fresh air and soft golden light, and the deep calm of walking in nature, among trees or beside the sea.
We talked about the small wonders of walking in the city and the lovely difference between walking alone in quiet freedom and walking close beside someone we love.
We remembered how gently walking cares for the body, and how the places we walk stay with us, like warm little postcards kept safe in the heart.
And how a walk can be wonderful for learning English. Just listen, breathe, and let the words sink in, one easy step at a time with a relaxed and happy mind.
We talked about the simple joy of an aimless stroll, the quiet beauty of every kind of weather, and how an evening walk helps us set down the day and rest.
Such warm and gentle ideas. We hope they stay with you and that very soon you'll step outside, take a slow walk, and feel a little of the calm we've shared today.
Well, that brings us gently to the end of our time together today. Thank you so much for spending this calm, quiet hour with us. It means a great deal.
It really does. Thank you for letting us keep you company today with soft words and gentle talk of walking. We're so grateful you chose to spend this peaceful time here with us.
And before we go, a small, gentle thing. If you've enjoyed walking along with us today, it would mean so much if you'd subscribe to Calm English. It quietly helps our little channel grow.
It really does help, more than you know. And if you could leave a like as well, that's a small, kind way to tell us you'd like more slow, calm conversations like this one.
We'd love that. And we'd love to have you walking beside us again next time. So please subscribe, leave a gentle like, and we'll keep these quiet hours coming just for you.
Thank you, truly. And remember, you don't have to be perfect at English or at anything else. Just keep listening and walking a little at a time. Be patient and very kind with yourself.
And remember to take a little walk this week. Step outside, breathe the fresh air, and let a slow stroll carry your cares away. Let a gentle walk be a friend all week long.
We'll be right here next time with another slow and gentle conversation whenever you need a calm place to rest and breathe and listen for a while.
Until then, please be very gentle with yourself. Rest when you're tired. Walk when your heart is heavy. And take good care of your kind and gentle heart. Take care, and goodbye for now.